Number 3, Vasiliki Diamantopoulou. Number 4, Nicoleta Eleftheriadou, who just celebrated her 22nd birthday here in Budapest some days ago. Number 5, Margarita Plevritou. Number 6, Akisti Amramidou, is the oldest player in the Greek lineup, 31 years old. Number 7, Maria Miriokefalitaki. Number 8, Akistis Kristina Beneku. Number 9, Kristina Kotsia. Number 10, Eirini Ninu, the youngest player, only 17 years old in the Greek team. Number 11, Eleftheria Plevritou, the younger sister of Margarita Plevritou. Number 12, Eleni Senaki. And number 13, Ioanna Stamatopoulou. And the head coach of the Greek team is Yorgos Morphesis, 50 years old, who is coaching the Greek team for several years now. And now the French team is arriving as well. Number 1, Chengegal, who was born here in Budapest but playing for France. Number 2, Esther Millot. Number 3, Léa Bachelier. Number 4, Camelia Bulukbashi. Number 5, 34 years old, will be in the end of the month the oldest French player, Louis Guillet. Number 6, the captain, Géraldine Mailleux. Number 7, Julien Dolouin. He's the youngest player in the whole tournament here in Budapest, only 15 years old. Number 8, Camille Radoslavjevic. Number 9, Yael Deschamps. Number 10, Emma Vernou. She's also 15 years old, but 7 months older than Dolouin. Number 11, Clémence Claire. Number 12, Audrey Dolé. And number 13, Lorraine Derenti, number 1 French goalie. And the head coach is Florian Bruzzo, 37 years old, coaching the French national team for 8 years now. And the referees for this match, Marcela Maus from Germany and Diana Dutil-Duma from the Netherlands. So first, the national anthems.
Please rise for the national anthem of Greece. Please remain standing for the national anthem of France. This is game number 1 on day 12. a match between France and Greece. This is a semi-final for the 5th
So
and
the
8th
first
place.
match is about to start very soon on day 12 here in the 34th Land European Waterpolo Championships, and this will be a semi-final for the 5th to 8th place between France and Greece. There you can see the French lineup, coached by Florian Bruzzo. They came to Budapest with 6 new players compared to the last European Championships. Gál, Bulukbashi, Doluen, Radosavljevic, Vernou and Clerc are those players who had the first European Championships, while the head coach is the same. And the Greek team made 4 changes compared to the last European Championships. Mirio Kefalitaki, Beneku, Kotsi and Ninu are those new players, and comparing to the World Championship last year, Krisztul and Vasiliki Diamantopoulou, Margarita Plevritou and Mirio Kefalitaki are those new girls who came into the team of Yorgos Morphesis. It's a huge disappointment for Greece to not reach the semi-final, because 2 years ago in Barcelona they were in the final and they lost there against the Netherlands in a very close match. The Dutch won by 2 goals, 6-4, but they clinched the silver medal for the 3rd time in the Greek women's water polo's history. 2010, 2012 and 2018 are those years when they clinched the silver medal. And the French team also has 2 medals from the European Championship, 2 bronze medals. First came in 1987 and the second 2 years later. But in those years, there were only 7 and 9 teams in the European Championship. The last time, France finished in the 7th place, and just like in the last 3 European Championships. So probably, as of course the Greeks are disappointed to not reach the semi-final, but they are far the better team than the French. So probably this match will go to Greece, but of course they must improve in lots of aspects. As Yorgos Morphesis, the head coach of the Greek team, said that he feels that he's just repeating himself after every matches, because all the time the Greek team was playing well for the 2.5 periods. And the same happened with them in the quarterfinal as well, but then they got worse, and they need to find a solution what's happening with the Greek team, because of course this means that from here, from Budapest, they will not have the Olympic berth, so they will play in the Olympic qualification tournament, and they must prepare for that. And he said that the physical power is not enough, and they must improve, because right now they are not able to fight until the last moment when they are playing with equal teams. So the first sprint won by the Greek team wearing the blue cap. The French one wearing the white one. Avramidou, Tsukala, Avramidou, the first shot went to the post. No need to save for Laurent Derenti, the number 13 in the French team. Actually, but he's the first-time choice goalie in the French side. While for Greece, we can see Ioanna Samatopoulou in between the Greek post. Shot from distance, saved by the post here as well. Shot came from the number 11, Clemens Clerc. And of course, the French team played against Hungary and lost by 13 goals, 16-3 in the quarterfinal. Florian Bruzzo said that they didn't think before the match that they would able to beat the Hungarians, which is a team far better than they. But this match can be important for France to qualify for the World Championship next year. And of course, it's important as well to have that Olympic qualification berth to that tournament, which will be in Italy in the end of March. Of course, the French team is building for the next Summer Olympics, not for this year to Tokyo, but for the next one in Paris, because they will be there as a host nation. Still no goal, but there was an exclusion from the French team. In the group stage, the French team lost to the big ones against Spain, the Netherlands and Italy. But they managed to beat Israel and Germany. And then in the quarterfinal, as I said, the Hungarians stopped them 16-3, while Greece won its first 3 matches against the lower-ranked sides, Serbia, Croatia and Slovakia. Then in the group stage, they lost to Hungary and Russia. And then in the quarterfinal, they lost against Spain by 3 goals, 12-9. The two teams only one time met in the history of the European Championships 4 years ago, just in the same phase in Belgrade, and Greece won easily 12-6. A weak shot. No need to save for Stamatopoulou. Tsukala. Pass to the center forward, and nothing happened, said the referee. Still no goal in this match, and already 4 minutes gone. So for the 5th place, we will have one more battle between Italy and Slovakia. That can be even more win for Italy than this for Greece against France, but so far still no goal. While at night we will have the 2 semi-finals. First Russia against the Netherlands and then Hungary against Spain. Lefteria Plevritou, Tsukala, Lefteria Plevritou, and the save made by Derenti. Until this match, Laurent Derenti had 35 saves on 98 shots. That is almost 36% save percentage. While so far, Chrysula Diamantopoulou was the first choice goalie for Greece, and not Stamatopoulou, who was unable to save this time. And here we have the first goal of the match, and the goal scorer is Louise Guillet, number 5, the oldest player in the French team. She will be 34 at the end of January. This is already her 5 European Championships. So very experienced player who's playing in Bordeaux. She's in the French team for several years at the beginning of the 2000 years, since 2003. And this is Margarita Plevritou. Shot from distance, went wide. Nobody touched the ball. So France has the possession. In this first quarter, Greece has no goal. So of course they are disappointed, but seems like that they are not really prepared for this match. And if they would continue like this, with this shooting efficiency, they will have problems against France. Diamantopoulou. Tsukala. Shot from distance, and the first goal for Greece after almost, a bit more than 6 minutes. Kristina Kristula Tsukala is the goal scorer, the captain of the Greek team, 28 years old. She was the member of the world champions gold medalist team 9 years ago. Only two players, Tsukala and Avramidou, are those ones who are still in the team from that World Championship winning side. Now exclusion from Greece and team timeout called by the French head coach Florian Bruzzo.
Audrey, 2, 3, Estelle, 4, Clémence, non, 4, Louise, pardon. On a Léa et on a Clémence ici. Bougez 2 fois les filles. Et regardez la fille du milieu sur le triangle qui est fermé. On a vu celle du milieu qui est dans la cage. Il y a peut-être un coup à jouer, hein, d'accord? Ouais.
A bit less than 1.5 minutes to go. And we saw only 2 goals so far, one for France, one for Greece. And now the French team is having the ball and they are on man up. So far, the French were until this match on 21% in these situations. 38 times they had man advantage and they scored only 8 goals. And this time they lose the ball. Until now, the Greek players are really not paying attention. The concentration level for the Greek side is really low so far. Margarita Plevritou, then Diamantopoulou, Eleftheria Plevritou, Eleftheria again, and a beautiful goal scored by Eleftheria Plevritou. Let's see it again. Beautiful lob shots. And the first goal for Eleftheria Plevritou from 2 shots, and the first time that Greece is leading in the match. The French team has the chance to equalize in the end of the first quarter. But Not like this, because there is a wrong pass. Dolé. No chance to put the ball to the center forward. And the time runs out. So after the first quarter, Greece is leading by 1 goal. But the first goal came from the French team. So the French team was leading at the beginning. And the Greek side is really not playing well so far. It is the first quarter statistics, and as you can see, the Greek side had only 5 shots, and from those 5 they managed to score 2 times, which is a good shot efficiency, while the French team had 9 shots, and from the 9 4 went on target and 1 goal next to the French team's name. So this is not good enough, but that 9 shots, what they had, this is really good, and shows that the Greeks on defense are not really playing well. France won the sprint. We have the possession. This is Clemens Clark. Dolé. Pass back from Mio. Dolé. Nothing happened, said the referee. Luis Guille was there. Avramidou. Toukara. Avramidou. They are the most experienced player in the Greek team. The pass to the center forwards, and the great save made by Loren Derenti. This was her second save in the match. Exclusion from Greece. And already second personal foul for Kotia. Dolé. Shot from the left wing. Saved by the post. And the rebound went back to Mio. Now the French team has 20 more seconds to attack, but now only 10. Mio. Mio trying to shoot diagonal one, but no score from this attack. Avramidou. Eleftheria Plevritou. And Greece is losing the ball in the center forward position. Elenis Seneki is the Greek player who is fighting there. a wrong pass. Lots of mistakes for both sides. Eleftheriadou. Eleftheria Plevritou. Now to the center forward. Beautiful goal scored by Senaki. Finally, she got a pass that she could reach and she finished it in style. Third goal for Greece. Actually, two very nice goals from the Greek team. Now Greece is leading by 2 goals, and the French team is not scoring any in this quarter, but actually this was only the first goal in this second quarter. Bachelier. Mio. Now she's on the left side. Clerc. Clerc from distance, saved by the post. And streaming back, there is an exclusion from the French team. 6-on-5 for Greece. Avramidou. Diamantopoulou. And Margarita Plevritou. And she got the ball, passing to Avramidou. Margarita Plevritou, and a beautiful shot from distance. No chance for Lorraine Derenti. At least on attack, the Greeks wake up. Actually, here in Budapest, this was the first day that finally the sun was shining. And probably that could make every player a bit happier. It seems like the Greek team is still on the past, when it was foggy and cloudy. Of course, cold as well, but now the concentration level on attack is improved a lot for Greece. They are on 50% shot efficiency now. Delouan. And the shot saved by Stamatopoulou. This was her 5th save from 6 shots. Delouan. Dolly, and one more save. Actually, this was just a really bad shot. Stamatopoulou didn't need to do anything, just waiting for the ball. Margarita Plevritou, then a shot from the left wing. And it just went wide. The shot from Avramidou. Delouan. The youngest player in the whole tournament, the French number 7, only 15 years old. Now the pass to the center forward. There were 4 Greek players around Clemence Clark. No chance for the French player. Tsukala. Shot from distance, went wide. 2.5 minutes to go in the first half, and Greece is leading by 3 goals. Of course, for the 5th place, if everything would be as everybody thinks, then for the 5th place, Greece will play against Italy, and that can be an exciting match. Still no goal for France in the second quarter. Margarita Plevritou. Tsukala, then Avramidou. Back to Tsukala. Shot from distance, one more time. And this time Laurent Derenti made the save. Great save, actually. Tsukala. Ninu. One more shot from distance, and this time Derenti saves it again. There is an exclusion from the Greek team. The second major fall for Irene Ninu, just like to the number 9 Kotsia. No goal for France. Duran tried, the 15-year-old lady. Corner for France. They have 20 more seconds for this attack, and we are under the last minute of the first half. Dole. Easy save for Stamatopoulou. Swimming back, there is a turnover foul. So the French team has the ball one more time, and this time for 30 seconds. Dole. Dole, and saved by Stamatopoulou. This was her 8th save from 9 shots. This was just a wrong pass from Doloan, and can be a fast break for Greece. Eleftheria Plevritou with the ball, having problems to keep it. And swim as well. Eleftheria Plevritou. Just a free throw again. Margarita Plevritou now to the center forward, and the save at the end of the first half. Laurent Derenti, but still we have just only 3 seconds, but now nothing more. In this quarter we saw 2 goals from Team Greece, and now the team, coached by Yorgos Morphesis, is leading by 3 goals against France for the placement match here in Duna Arena for the 5th between 8th places. Awful shooting efficiency for France, a bit less than 6%. Here comes the halftime statistics, and as you can see, only 5% shooting efficiency for France, actually 5.9, so almost 6. But from 17 shots, they have only 1 goal. This This is an impossible mission to win a game with shooting efficiency like this. While the Greek team is on almost 31%. You can see there is no player who scored more than 1 goal, and the only French goal scorer is Louis Guillet, the number 5. And looking at the goalies, from that 17 French shot, 9 were on target, and from that 9, only 1 went in. That means that Ioanna Stamatopoulou is on almost 89%. But actually, this is not correct again, because I remember that 9 saves as well. Anyway, Luis is leading by 3 goals. And seems like that the history of the European Championships, they will beat the French team for the 7th time. So far in the head-to-head, they won all 6 matches against France. First time in 1997. Actually, that year they played twice. 9-4 in the group stage, 9-6 for the 7th place. Then in 99, 13-5 in the group stage again. Then 12 years ago, Greek won 15-2. And then, as I mentioned already, in Belgrade, in the same phase like now, 12-6. And the last time, 2 years ago, in the opening day of the tournament, and Greece won by 7 goals, 12-5. The referee is asking the ball, because the Dutch referee is having a chat with the jury. Now to the center forward, and from there a very weak shot made by Maillot. And as I can see, the French team changed the goalie. Sorry, no, still Derenti is there. Exclusion from France. Tsukala. Eleftheria Plevritou. Then Margarita Plevritou. Back to Eleftheria. Margarita. Tsukala. Passing the ball quickly, and then a shot from Eleftheria Plevritou. And this is goal number 5 for Greece. The second goal for Eleftheria Plevritou. Here's the skip shot again. The French goalie is able to touch the ball, but no chance to save it. Deschamps. Under 10 seconds for France. The shot, it just went wide. Actually, the first goal of the game was scored by the French team after a bit more than 5 minutes. So far, almost 13 minutes gone, and still no second goal for France. And there is a 5-meter penalty for Greece. Eleftheria Plevritou has the ball, and the chance to increase the lead to 5 goals to score the 6th Greece goal. And now the third goal for Eleftheria Plevritou from 4 shots. Berenti just touched the ball one more time, but she couldn't save it. And now Greece 6 and France 1. Mailleux. Bachelier. It's impossible to pass to the center forward. The Greek team is having a really close defense against the center forward. Florian Bruzzo, the French head coach, said that against Hungary, their defense was not too bad. Actually, they let 16 goals against the Hungarians, but they got really tired at the end of the match because they got too many exclusions. Now no goal for France, but they will check on the video. From this point there is no goal. And there is no goal. As the Dutch referee shows. But there is a Greek goal. Goal number 7 now. And the goal scorer is Eleni Senaki. Her second goal now from 3 shots. There you can see the pass to the center forward. She could even turn ahead of the goal. And the fight on the underwater camera. Mailleux, the French captain. Last year in the Europa Cup preliminaries, the French team finished 4th behind the 3 giants, Italy, Hungary and the Netherlands. Of course, they couldn't manage to make even a draw, so they finished with 0 points, and that's why they didn't qualify for the Europa Cup. And they weren't there in the World Championship either. Now they wanted to win against Greece, but with this attack that they are doing today, it's impossible to win a match. And now the Greek players are just scoring goals anytime they want. Even for this European Championship, French needed to qualify, but it was an easy mission against Ukraine. 2 easy win. While the Greek side had not a good year either last year. In the Europa Cup final, they finished only in the 6th place after losing in the quarterfinal against Hungary. While in the World Championship, they finished in the 8th place. They managed to beat the 2 weaker side, Kazakhstan and Cuba, but they lost against the Spain in the group stage. It was a heavy defeat, 10 goals difference. After that, they won in the playoffs against China, but in the quarterfinal, they meet with the best team in the world, the United States of America. And then in the placement matches, they lost against Russia and the Netherlands as well. Third personal foul for Kristina Kozia. So she's out with substitution. And no team timeout, but exclusion from Greece, Eleftheria Plevritou. There you can see Kozia, who had her final exclusion. Mio. Beautiful pass. There was the chance, but this is a wasted one again. This time Géraldine Mailleux. Now to the center forward, and this time there was no foul even by the referees. So Greece is still leading by 7 goals and still no goal for France, neither in this quarter, neither in the last quarter. Vernou. And the beautiful goal scored by Anna Vernou. Finally, they managed to score this goal. So after about 17 minutes, France scored the second goal, and this goal came from the 15-year-old Emma Vernou, who's the cousin of Romain and Thomas, who's playing for France in the men's team, and they are also here in Budapest. And they said that this is a good chance for them, that the cousins can meet each other in these 2 weeks. And Emma Vernou was really playing well here in Budapest. She scored 2 goals so far. This was her 3rd goal. Just a free throw under the last minute of the 3rd quarter. Greece is leading by 6 goals. Margarita Plevritou to her sister, to Eleftheria. And there is a beautiful skip shot from Diamantopoulou. Her first shot and first goal of the game. Actually, until this match, Eleni Sanaki was the top scorer for Greece with 14 goals, and today she scored 2 more, while Eleftheria Plevritou had 13 goals and she added 3 more. So Eleftheria Plevritou and Sanaki are the top scorers here in Budapest. so far with 16 goals. We need to wait for one more French player. And the ball went under the water, so chance for the fast break. Senaki. No goal this time, but the ball is still with the Greek players. Eleftheria Plerbitou. Tsukana. Exclusion from France. And the head coach, the Greek head coach, Yorgos Morphesis, is calling the team timeout.
Μαργαρίτα δεύτερο δοκάρι, Νίνου πρώτο δοκάρι, πάμε να κάνουμε 3 με την Έλενα στο 1, εντάξει, με την Έλενα στο 1. Στο 2, στο 3, στο 4 Νικόλ. Νικόλ 4, Τσούκι 3, Ελευθερία 2. Πρώτο δοκάρι, όχι 3 κάνουμε, τι ρωτάς. 3, Νικόλ δώσε χρόνο πολύ και κάνε safe πάσα.
Only 24 seconds to go in this third quarter. Here is Gulukbashi. Gulukbashi just sit down on the bench. So Greece is on man up now, 6 on 5. Tsukana. Eleftheria Plerbitou, Tsukala, and she scores. Just the end of the third quarter. Kristina Kristula Tsukala is the goal scorer. Her second goal in the match from 3 shots. And the last shot in the last moment, an easy save for the Greek goalie Stavatopoulou. So finally, France was able to score a goal in this quarter, but now Greece scored 10 times. So Greece is leading by 8 goals, 10-2. The statistics after the third quarter. Shot efficiency 7% for France and 50% for Greece. They made 20 shots and scored 10 goals. 2 extra player goal for Greece that came from 5. The last sprint of the match between France and Greece, and an easy win. And France has the possession now. Ayer passing with Guillet. Shot from distance. And one more save for the Greek goalie. It was the 14th save for her. She's on 87.5% save percentage. Very good. Radosavljevic. And there is a counter foul, so the ball goes to Greece. Here in Budapest, the Greek team met three lower-ranked teams, and they beat Serbia 26-7, Croatia 18-3, and Slovakia 18-2. So only against Serbia they let a bit more goals, where the French team against the bigger ones, against Spain they scored 6 goals, against the Netherlands only 1, and against Italy 6 again, while against Hungary in the quarterfinal they scored only 3 goals. Awful lob shot. It just went wide. But what is sure that the French team is on almost 30 shots today, 29, which is really much, and I'm sure that this is something that Yorgos Morphesis will not be satisfied with. Letting the French team have so many shots. Well, and there is the chance for the fast break. This is Mirio Kefalitaki. On the left side there is a clear player. Mirio Kefalitaki is just losing the ball. And now for this last quarter we can see the Hungarian-born goalie, Csenge Gál. But she didn't need to save so far. She's 22 years old. Five-meter penalty for France. And the personal foul went to Beneku. A huge chance ahead of France, and they are unable to score either from 5-meter penalty. But let's say that Ioana Stamatopoulou is on wonderful form. To the other side, the Hungarian goalie, and you can see her, Csenge Gál, no need to save. She got almost 32 minutes playing time so far here in Budapest in the European Championships. Compared to Stamatopoulou, who has one more save. She got a bit less than 54 minutes in the first 4 matches for Greece. But seems like that she's really on top form. If she stays like this, maybe she will get the next match, which they will play probably against Italy for the 5th place. 21 years old only, the Greek goalie. Was there 2 years ago in Barcelona, but of course that European Championship she didn't get so many playing time either. One more shot from distance, but one more easy save for Stamatopoulou. There can be a fast break. Avramidou. On the left wing, there is the arriving Eleftheriadou. And exclusion from France. Only the 6th exclusion from the French team. Pass to the center and goal for Greece. The number 11th goal for the Greek team. And the goal scorer is Miriokefalitaki. This is only her first goal today. Eleftheria Plevritou just went close to the rope and then low pass. Argos Morphes is this time satisfied with what he could see. We are under the last 3 minutes of the game. Only 5 seconds for France to shoot. And there was just in time from Camelia Bulukbashi. Only 18 years old girl who is having her first European Championships. And of course, she's just a student in secondary school. Senaki still holds the ball, and the 5-meter penalty for Greece. The personal foul goes to Bulukbashi. Ninou is ready to take the shot, and she scores. And now the difference between the two teams is 10 goals. The goal scorer this time is Eirini Ninou. Her first goal in the match, and only 3 field players who has no goal from Greece: Eleftheriadou, Beneku and Kotsia, but Kotsia is already out with substitution. While from the French team, only Guillet and Vernou was able to score a goal. And this time Senaki has the chance to score her 3rd. And she does it. Senaki and Eleftheria Plevritou has 3 goals each. One more turnover foul. The French team really got tired, but actually she wasn't really ready at the beginning of the match either. Eleftheria Plevritou, shot from distance. Maybe even Chengega was able to touch the ball. Yes, she is, with her shoulder. Vernu. Burukbashi. Then Mio. Burukbashi. Only 3 seconds for France. And the shot from distance. Beautiful goal. Emma Vernu again. The French youngster. The 15 years old girl. She's from Marseille, playing in her first European Championships. Last year she was still playing for the juniors. Sanaki goes back. Ninu, shot from distance, went wide, and we are under the last 30 seconds. Both team has one more timeout to ask. Sanaki is there, waiting for the ball. Sanaki, and she hits the post. So now this is a swimming lesson for both teams just at the end. Only 4.5 seconds to go. Pass to the center and no goal. Still 1.3 seconds from this match. But now this is over. Easy victory for the Greek team. And they will play for the 5th place, of course, as it was predicted for this match. The French team scored the first goal of the game, but after that they were unable to score any goal for 16 minutes. And for that time the Greeks were already scoring 8 goals. And at the end they just scored one more consolation goal. Actually 2 goals came from the 15 years old youngster Emma Vernu from the French team. And